Listen to me. You're tired. Tired of playing the game and still ending up on the losing side. Tired of people walking over you, manipulating you, deciding your fate. Tired of watching life slip through your fingers while others, less talented, less deserving, somehow keep winning. How many times have you looked in the mirror and asked, why do they always get ahead? Why do they always have the power? You've been told to be patient, to be kind, to trust the process. But here's the truth. The process is rigged, and it's not designed for people like you to win. Let that burn for a second, because today we rewrite the rules. Imagine a grand chessboard. But here's the twist. You were never told you were a piece on it. You thought you were free making choices, building your life. But from the shadows, invisible hands moved you, guided you, trapped you. You were the pawn, and you played your role perfectly. But what if I told you that inside you is the power to seize the board, bend the rules, and become the one who moves the pieces? What if I told you that control is not given, it's taken? That's right. Every outcome in your life, the job you didn't get, the lover who left, the business deal that vanished, none of it was chance. It was architecture, strategic architecture. And now it's your turn to become the architect. Let's stop pretending. People are selfish. People are manipulative. People act in their own interest. But here's the beautiful secret most will never understand. You can harness the same forces they use against you. You can learn the language of power. You can decode the signals, the games, the masks, and you can turn the entire system on its head. This isn't about being evil. It's about being awake. It's about no longer being the victim in your own story. You want to control the outcome? Then master these psychological truths. 1. People respond to strength, not neediness. When you beg, you lose power. When you withhold, you gain it. Learn to embrace strategic silence. Learn to use absence as a weapon. 2. Emotions are tools. Stop being a puppet to your feelings. Learn to trigger the emotions of others, fear, desire, respect, and you'll guide them without them knowing. 3. Influence is about framing. Control the frame and you control the narrative. Are you the victim or the strategist? The prey or the predator? The student or the master? Change the story, change your life. Now let's get practical. Here are the 5 laws of outcome control. These aren't suggestions. These are commands. Follow them and the game will start to bend to your will. Law number 1. Control your perception or be controlled. Everything begins in the mind. If you see yourself as weak, everyone else will too. But the moment you decide, not think, not hope, decide that you are a force of nature, your energy shifts. People read confidence like a predator reads movement. So stop explaining. Stop apologizing. Stop asking for permission. Show up like you own the space. Let your energy speak before your words do. Walk like every hallway is your empire. Law number 2. Observe before you strike. You don't walk into war without a map. And life, my friend, is a battlefield of egos. The most dangerous person is the one who acts without understanding. Study people. Watch their habits. Look for weakness, because everyone has one. When you strike, strike at the heart. When you speak, speak with precision. Let every move you make be surgical, not emotional, not desperate, strategic. Power belongs to the one who waits long enough to know where to hit. Law number 3, speak less, control more. The loudest person in the room is often the weakest. Why? Because power doesn't need to prove itself. Power sits in silence, lets others reveal themselves, and then strikes with lethal efficiency. Control the conversation by guiding it with questions. Let them talk. Let them confess. Let them underestimate you. Then, when the moment is right, flip the script. You own the frame. You own the direction. And you own the outcome. Law number 4, create dependency. This is the art most people fear, but it is the key to lasting control. Make people need you. Give them a taste, but never the full supply. Be the source of something they crave, certainty, vision, strength. then they'll never walk away. They'll come to you. They'll beg to stay in your orbit. Dependency is domination masked as devotion. Law number 5, never react, command the moment. The world wants to trigger you. They want you emotional because emotional people are predictable, and predictable people are controllable. When chaos strikes, when the email comes, when the betrayal hits, when the plan crumbles, you must not flinch. Instead, take a breath, then move. Not from reaction, from resolve. Because when you act from calm, strategic dominance, you don't just survive, you own the outcome. Right now, as you hear these words, you're at a crossroads. One path is the same old road, where you beg for scraps, where you chase validation, where you hope someone sees your worth. But the other path, that's the path of mastery, where you stop asking for permission and start orchestrating the game, where every move you make is precise, deliberate, unstoppable. No more whining, no more waiting, no more stories about the past. You already have the power inside you. It's time to unleash it. Let me make this clear. You were not born to be average. You were born to rule the board, to control the narrative, to shape destiny with your bare hands. But you have to commit. Right here. Right now. Take massive action now. Change your story, change your life. Every second you hesitate is another second the weaker version of you wins. You are done playing small. You are done letting others dictate your fate. From this moment forward, you are the master, the storm, the strategist, the one who controls the outcome. Raise your standards. Cut the excuses. Start thinking like a commander, not a coward. Say it out loud. I control the outcome. Again, louder. I control the outcome. Now get out there. Manipulate reality. Command the board. Seize the power. Because in the end, those who understand the game will always control those who don't. So stop being played. Become the player. And never, never give that power away again.